verdicts in a minute, but first, check out Steph Curry. Drawing the double team, finds the wide-open Jordan Bell underneath for the dunk.
I want to remind America, by the way, that the rebuilding Chicago Bulls had this Jordan Bell draft pick, and they did not trade it to Golden State. They sold it to Golden State for $3.5 million in cash. He, meanwhile, is a rotation player on the soon-to-be NBA champions. The Bulls, meanwhile, don't have anyone.
This is going to be one of the highlights that I send to the NBA office after this series. Steph Curry shakes him up, makes a little pass over the shoulder. Dude standing out of bounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of
probably
about a dozen bad calls by these refs. They're supposed to be the best. I know the players and the refs are supposed to be. Only the players in this series.
Real
so
quick,
far.
I got a source, the real source, NBA office. This will be the 5th consecutive game, dating back to the Houston series, that the Warriors got more favorable whistles than their opponent. When they say who calls right and calls wrong, 5 straight games.
Now, that doesn't mean fouls, people.
Correct.
All right,
calls.
we know they called more fouls on the Warriors last night, so don't be tweeting.
Hashtag narrative. More Steph. Steph loses his handles and is still able to hit an amazing 3 before the shot.
Steph's the only player in the history of basketball that when a shot like this leaves his hand, there are times I'm like, oh, that's probably going in. Like, he practices these shots. If you ever get a chance to go out to a Warriors game early, you'll see the coaches rolling him balls like in awkward angles that he tries to just pick up and toss up. He's the best I've ever seen with that.
Finally, LeBron James hitting KD with a spin, then JaVale McGee with a spin, just like CC's washing machine. Makes the layup, gets fouled.
I need to talk to the people in my building. I only got one spin cycle. I need a double one, right? I need to go shake KD here. Let me go over jail, get some of this. All right, let me kiss this one off.
You also haven't done your own laundry since you were at the wash and fold with quarters.
Man, you're a lot. I did my laundry yesterday.
You do your own laundry?
Yeah, I do my own laundry. Oh. You got me all
That's
mixed
an
up.
upset of the century.
Yeah,
That's a bigger upset.
Yeah,
if the Cavs win this series.
And I clean.
All right.
Something you or Jenna don't do. Y'all useless.
You're right.
I'm out on both of y'all.
You're right.
Neither one of y'all can cook. Gee, what y'all here for?
What you make all this money for to do that yourself?
So I can put that money with the rest of the money.
Okay, all right, good point.
Time now for In or Out. We're going back to Steph. He set an NBA Finals record last night with 9 3-pointers made. He also passed LeBron James for the most threes in final history.
That's hilarious.
He now has 90 for his career. CC, you in or out on Steph being the best shooter of all time?
I've been in for a long time. I knew his dad. My brother Butch coached his dad. Went to camp with his dad. Man, 5-star basketball camp. His dad could shoot it. Steph, when they was thinking about Steph was shooting in the womb. Man, he's the greatest shooter I've ever seen. Also, he moves without the ball better than people give him credit for. He's a great shooter, but also one of the better movers without the ball.
Listen, this might be the easiest in or out question we've ever had. I'm in. There is no close second. If there is a close second, it's his teammate, Klay Thompson. Kyle Korver's a great shooter as far as catch and shoot. Larry Bird, one of the best players ever and an extraordinary shooter. Nobody in the history of basketball has ever shot the ball like this.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And especially the 3-ball.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he has the finals record. Think about what you said in the read, Jenna. He broke LeBron's record for 3-pointers made in the NBA Finals. This is LeBron's 9th NBA Finals. He's played 8 full finals to set that record. Steph's played 3 full finals and 2 games, and he took the record. Steph's going to set that record, and no one's ever going to come close to it.
All right, sticking with the man of the night, Steph led all players in scoring with 33 points. He's averaging 31 per game in the finals, and his Warriors up 2-0 in the series. So, Nick, you in or out on Steph Curry locking up Finals MVP last night?
And barring an injury, I'm in. That's not how I think it should be, but I know how these MVP votes go. We know you have to win the finals in order to get it, and we know narrative matters. And right now, through 2 games, Steph has a better case than Kevin Durant, obviously a better case than Klay, and the voters will want to give Steph something of a Lifetime Achievement Finals MVP if he's anywhere close to it. What we will start hearing around Game 4 is, Steph's actually been better than we think in the finals. He's been unfairly maligned in the finals. Remember the one year they lost? He was hurt in the final. We're going to hear all that. So, listen, I think the narrative will carry the way, and Steph was excellent in the fourth quarter last night. I'm in.
If you can lock it up by having one good quarter, a great quarter, yeah, then he locked it up. But I'm not in on it. He didn't lock it up for me. I believe the series will go 6 games, and I believe that KD will have something to say. And let's not forget what happened in the first quarter to Klay. What he has done in those 7 quarters has been amazing. The percentage that he's shooting and playing with that significant injury. So doesn't have the numbers of Steph, but what he has done to me has been more impressive than Steph.
All right, with the win last night, the Warriors are one step closer to 3 titles in 4 years. They'll look to close out the finals with 2 games on the road in Cleveland. Chris, you in or out on the Warriors sweeping the NBA Finals?
I got to change my own. So I'm out on it. I was in earlier. I can't think, man, but...
Graphics like...
yeah, they'll be okay. It'll be my fault. I'm out. I'm out. I don't think they're going to sweep them. I believe the Cavs get back at home. Talking to Brian, he believes the role players play a lot better. So I'm out.
I was worried. When you said I got to change it, I thought you meant from 30 seconds ago when you said you think it might go 6 games. I'm like, man, that was a quick change. See, listen, I said Warriors in 5 before the series. Had the Cavs won game 1, we would be talking about a 6 or 7 game series. I think it is still probably Warriors in 5. The Cavs will win one of the 2 in Cleveland. Now, if they win both those 2 in Cleveland, we'll be back here next week talking about having a series, but I'm out. I don't think it's a sweep, but that doesn't mean I think the Cavs are going to, at any point, tie this series.
All right, let's talk about LeBron James. He finished game 2 with 29 points, 9 rebounds, 13 assists in a losing effort with his team down 2 games to none in the finals. Rumors are swirling that this will be his final stand with the Cavs. Nick, you in or out on LeBron playing somewhere else next season?
Well, I'm in. I think that this ship has sailed. Something very interesting happened, CC, this weekend. Next season's NBA title odds came out. And teams such as the Lakers and the Miami Heat had better title odds than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Why would that be? Because Vegas thinks LeBron is as good as gone. The Heat, the only reason they're up there is they think LeBron might go there. The Lakers, the only reason he's up there, LeBron might go there. And the Cavs were as low as they were because they think LeBron's gone. I also think LeBron's gone. I am in that this is last year in Cleveland.
I'm just going to go down the Cavs roster. Kevin Love. He got a contract for next year, right?
Uh-huh.
Tristan Thompson.
Yep.
JR.
Yeah, definitely.
George Hill.
He does.
Larry Nance Jr.
Yes.
Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, he got 2 more years, $13 million per.
This is your team?
I got to go.
That's the team.
I'm out.
Yeah, that's
like I'm out. They went as far as look down the bench, see who you got. Nobody. Oh, I got to go. It's better. He can't win championships there. He might be able to get back to a final or 2, but he can't win championships there, and that's what LeBron is about. I'm out. Out of Cleveland. Out of Ohio. Out.
All right, finally, the most important part of last night's game, the fashion. LeBron James and Draymond Green showed up to game 2 wearing shorts with their suits. Big deal. I did this back in 2008, for real, and I have a picture of it. Nick, you in or out on wearing shorts with a suit?
Man, I consulted my wonderful wife, who is by trade a stylist, a professional shopper. And I said, look at these ridiculous suits. She said, oh, I like them.
Yeah.
And I said, baby, I appreciate and I respect your opinion, but I am out on these.
No.
And don't you? No, Jenna.
I got to tell you, I've never chimed in 9 months on this show on fashion. I like that look.
The suits with the shorts with the suit? No, I am out, man. See?
Yo, and this is the thing. Like, I could make it look good, but I don't want to. Like,
you look good in that picture.
I look good in all my clothes, Jenna. But like, you're not gonna see me wearing those shorts.
Hold on a second. CC, ready? Do it with me. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Hold up. Why? First of all, in that Photoshop,
your wife is into some colors. She will put some colors on you.
I own the suit they put C in. Why does Chris get to wear as good a looking of a suit in this BS Photoshop as you can look wearing shorts? Meanwhile, they once again give me anorexia legs, and I'm wearing this pink palm tree. What is that?
You know the reason why they got you there, so I can take all that junk out of my pocket, you can hold it. All right? That's what you're there for.
What is... I don't look at my...
Nick, that's not right. Whoever did that, that's not right. They took one of your legs and split it.
That's what I'm saying. They put me in old school Chuck Taylors.
European wax and your kneecaps waxed.
I mean,
goodness gracious.
Listen, y'all. I mean, I'm filing a HR complaint. This is an outrage. Why they put me, and I'm wearing the Sipowicz, the short sleeve dress shirt.
You're wearing the
Sipowicz.
Finally, a reference.
NYPD Blue reference. He wore short sleeve dress shirts. It was also a reference to one of the greatest shows ever, The Simpsons.
Simpsons, best line of the best.
And
CC even got a cool look on his face. Got his eyes closed. He's buttoning the jacket. I was like, hey, look at me. Looking like I'm auditioning for Dumb and Dumber 3.
If
This
you need
is some
fast
BS,
tips,
man.
come to CC.
Gotta take a break.
Go to Christine is what you mean.
Coming up.
Christine, was I wearing
More Cavs
Armani
Warriors.
before I
First
met
things
you?
first, back after this.